Hey everybody, it's Jeremy Bradley here, and it's time for the Speak Free Books Entertainment Wrap-Up presented by BuffBoyBrewing.com.
JB's Entertainment Wrap-Up.
Brought to you by BuffBoyBrewing.com. Need your daily or hourly fix of fresh-flavored coffee? Check out Buff Boy Brewing Company for unique blends from around the world. International tastes with the finest roasts at BuffBoyBrewing.com. Here's what's making news this October 20th. It made headlines around the world that millions of Americans were set to hit the streets to protest at the No Kings rallies across the country. And if you saw the social media posts, there were a lot of people. It was said to have been over 2,000 protests. And in those crowds were celebrities. Several were spotted out, and yes, they even had signs. Jamie Lee Curtis posted, quote, "Sign O the Times, democracy in action," and then we saw a bunch of signs. One said, "The only orange monarch we want in the USA," and there was a picture of a butterfly. Spike Lee said, "Get up, stand up, ya dig." Amy Schumer posted photos of herself and her family at medieval times. Glenn Close said, quoting, "The government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from this earth." Alyssa Milano posted a photo of her nails that said "No Kings" and added in the caption, "Let's do this." Now, I gotta say, her nails actually were not fashionable at all. They were kind of dumpy looking, but whatever. Billy Eichner said, "A beautiful day for a peaceful march against fascist bullies in New York City." Cameron Manheim posted photos where she's holding up a sign that says, "My mom Sylvia marched for 100 years. Now I march for her. No Kings." Shifting gears, singer Brandy. Wow, remember her? Remember her? Our younger listeners will have to look her up. I think that's from when I was in elementary school, maybe a little bit older. Anyway, she bailed on a concert this weekend, and it really pissed off fans. She has fans still, there you go. It was in Chicago for her The Boy Is Mine, I guess, revival tour with fellow singer Monica. Brandy was performing her 1994 song called Baby when she basically just stopped and said, "Give me 1 second, y'all, I gotta get..." and then just kind of walked off, and then didn't come back. In fact, the show stopped for about 30 minutes, according to concert-goers, who report that Monica ended up coming out and continuing the show. That set off fans who quickly blasted Brandy on social media demanding answers. She later issued a statement saying she, quote, "experienced dehydration and feelings of wanting to faint. I still made the decision to try and return and give it all despite not feeling okay. With having to make some adjustments and the show being very technical, I went from the arena to see a doctor nearby and have taken the proper precautions to help moving forward. Your understanding, patience, and unwavering belief mean the world to me," end quote. Read that as she needs the money for her career revival tour. She said that it's after weeks of rehearsals that she's been feeling this way. And let's also just go back to last week for a second. I wanted to tell you this story, but we kept running out of time each day. Now, you know there's that new Jennifer Lopez movie called Kiss of the Spider Woman? I didn't think so. And that makes sense because it totally bombed at the box office when it opened earlier this month. It took in less than $1 million domestically across 1,300 theaters. More specifically, it was $840,000. So let's do some quick math. I'm not a math person, but when it comes to celebrity, drama, I love it. Okay, so you break that down. $840,000. 1,300 theaters. That means the average theater had $646 in ticket sales. Now, if you break that down even further, the average movie ticket price on the low end is $10. Let's go with that. So that means 65 people saw the movie at each theater that entire weekend. The reported budget for the movie, $34 million. So there you go. They lost over $30 million. And remember, this was a joint project between Lopez and ex-Ben Affleck's company, so you know he can't be happy with his double X after this. That's checking your celebrity headlines for this Monday, October 20th. I'm back tomorrow right here on the Speak Free Books Entertainment Wrap-Up presented by BuffBoyBrewing.com. Till next time, I'm Jeremy Bradley.
For a great cup of joe, there's one thing you should know. Your morning brew can also be playful. Buff Boy Brewing guys make the temperature rise.